Hey, Bitcoloan seems to be having issues right now. Some of you guys are trying to figure out, can we get our money back? Okay, and we're going to get into that in just a moment. But anyways, I found some information. Someone told me to check this out. So here we are checking it out today. Tyler says 3 minutes ago, anyone complaining about not being able to withdraw, it's because of CFI to DeFi transfer. Stop calling it a scam and maybe read up about the company. Okay. Now Joseph seems to be disagreeing. Still unable to withdraw your balance. 1 to 3 days is the new estimate every day. Okay. So apparently they have stopped paying out. I have heard up to 3 weeks. Okay. Some people are claiming they have been waiting for their promised ROI for even more than that. So has Bitcoloan exit scammed? Or in the process of, because of a network marketing recruitment that triggered a collapse? Or is it truly because of the CFI to DeFi transfer? Anyways, all of that coming up in just a moment, so stay tuned. Hey, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, please find that big red button, subscribe, and also click on this bell notification icon so you won't miss out on any important information. On this channel, what I do are reviews most of the time as per request by my viewers. Sometimes I find some good stuff and sometimes I find some bad stuff, okay? Now with the bad stuff that I found, you don't want to miss out on this because I called a lot of the stuff that have already exit scammed in my reviews before they did. I called it like it was, and pretty well most of the things that I reviewed so far have ended in exit scam, and most of the people lost most of the money. Okay, so make sure that doesn't happen to you. Subscribe and also click on this bell notification icon. Also, if you're looking for a legitimate way to make money online, be sure to check out my #1 affiliate marketing program. We make money online by selling value-based products and services, primarily training products, because a lot of people need training in this, make money online industry. Okay, so powerful and lucrative and legitimate opportunity for those of you who are tired of exit scam. Get access to that first link underneath this video in the description. If you're looking for traffic, get access to affordable traffic to your links, second link underneath this video. So Bitcoloan, here we are. Now Tyler, gotta be, he says, from the US here. Seems like disciplining people who are complaining, and he's saying that stop bitching and whining because it's any problems is from CFI to DeFi. Stop calling it a scam and maybe read up about the company. But here's the thing. I did a review back in March, and in that initial review, I said that people could join for free, meaning network marketers, okay? And these people have no skin in the game. I've got nothing against network marketing. I've been in the network marketing industry longer than some of you who are going to watch this video have been alive, okay? Been in network marketing since, the late 80s. I used to go door to door selling water filters. Why is this important to you? Because I've seen a lot of companies, platforms, and systems come and go, and even leaders and heavy hitters come and go, okay? So knowledge and experience. And been online since 2006 and been doing reviews since 2013, and these type of passive MLM system reviews since 2017. So with Bitcoloan, I said once network marketing recruitment dries up, scheme's going to collapse and a whole bunch of people are going to end up losing more than they ever gain. Why do people keep falling for these things? Well, before we get into that, we're going to talk about one thing here. And some of you are wondering right now, you know that there's a problem. Some of you are probably wanting to refrain from hitting Trustpilot with your review. The only time you get truth out of Trustpilot is when people are pissed off, as they are today. Okay. So some of you are like, maybe we don't want to stir the pot because maybe the admins are telling us the truth, that they're switching from CFI to DeFi. I thought they were already into DeFi, right? You know, after all of these Ponzi schemes are done with you guys, the majority of the public are going to hate crypto. They're going to hate even Forex. Everyone's going to associate cryptocurrencies, meaning legitimate cryptocurrencies like, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., with scams. It's a psychological trigger. And with the SEC and the FCA and even the Canadian regulators, right, the security regulators that oversee, they're like supposed to be the consumer watchdogs for investment scams and such, and even legitimate investment opportunities that the bank gives you, even though they're not worth your time. Some of you guys are you're asking me like, hey, show me the one that's going to work. There's no financial company that can give you guys what these guys are offering here, 1.4% daily. Whenever you see something like that, it's usually a Ponzi scheme. Nobody's going to give you that, right? No one's going to give you that. Even though you want it, it's not going to happen. It may happen for a little while. Then what happens is collapse and then exit scam. And once, you know, exit scam happens, it's game over. These guys still got their website up. They're still collecting deposits from whoever is still willing to cough up money, even though the great majority are not getting paid with Bitcoloan. So Bitcoloan's going to exit scam. It's in the process of exit scamming. Why? Because network marketing recruitment has dried up. They're talking about loans and lending. It's all a load of bullshit, guys. There's none of that. What is happening is network marketers are joining for free, and I'm not bashing network marketers because, you know, I've been a network marketer for years, but you got to promote like legitimate stuff, right? There's so many legitimate opportunities, but you got to be willing to roll up your sleeves and go to work. At the end of the day, you got to pay for your dues. There's no magic website that's just going to give you financial freedom. Most of you guys got jobs right now, right? And in your jobs, you got to show up and do something for the money. So just because it's a home-based business, or if it's make money online, it's the same laws of success apply. So network marketers are joining this systems like this Bitcoloan for free. They got no skin in the game, and they tell you guys bullshit, right? Like this guy said, Tyler, stop complaining, stop bitching and whining, CFI to DeFi. Meanwhile, the admins are clearing out their accounts. They're stalling you guys. And will you get paid? I highly doubt it. Unfortunately, I just got to tell it to you like it is. You guys are adults, okay? My advice is stop buying into investment scams. There's no websites going to give you magic money. Look at this here, 18.1% of the traffic coming from the US still to that website, okay? 16.2% from Russia, 6.6% from India. Does it mean that all of these guys are joining? No. Half of these are probably affiliates or more. Affiliates and existing investors going over to see if the website's still up and stuff like that. But the only thing, you see, most of these guys would be, meaning admin owners, most of these schemes are Russian owned, not all of them. I found some scheme owners in Canada. I found some pretending to be in Canada, but they were like in India or Russia. See, Russia and India, why are these two countries always, well, US as well, but getting traffic from people promoting out of Russia and Russia businessmen who own it. Some people have told me in the past that most of these schemes are owned by a Russian mob. You never know. Okay, you never know. Could be. It's like a black market, underground type of business, financial black market investment company. Giving you guys, telling you what you want to hear, and promising you what you want to get paid. At the end of the day, I've seen people posting on Facebook that If you have a job, you're building someone else's dream. But if you're promoting a Ponzi, you're building someone else's dream. And with this case here, most likely some people in Russia who couldn't care less about you and your family. Network marketers are getting in here because they don't have to put any skin in the game, but there's no shortcut to success. Some of you might think, well, it's low-hanging fruit. It's not. You got to pay your dues. What industry that you could just get a shortcut in and you know, get life-changing income? You know, with the industry of make money online as an affiliate or even network marketing, if you find the right platforms, right? Some of you guys are going to say, hey, Rory promotes his own deal. Yeah, I promote my own deal. I'm not going to be, no idiot's going to show up on YouTube or even on Google and write blog posts after blog posts. There's even like Behind MLM out there, right? He's out there for what? AdSense. And that guy hates MLM. Yes, he does a lot of good reviews. There's another reviewer out there, Jesse Singh. He does some pretty good reviews as well. But at the end of the day, there's other reviewers out there. There's like affiliate reviewers, meaning like people from network marketers who join for free with Bitcoloan, and then they're telling the people, if you go to YouTube, you typed in Bitcoloan, the people who got most of the views on the Ponzi reviews are usually network marketers promoting a scheme using YouTube, and they get most of the views because they tell the public what you guys want to hear. Oh, and we like that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, what you want to hear is not what you need to hear. So I promote something, a training platform, and it's lucrative for all of the people who plug into it. For people who just join and they fold their arms, you guys are better off with Bitcoloan. At least with Bitcoloan, you got some excitement. If you're not willing to do anything, right? I got to do personal development every single day to keep the devil out of my head. The devil is insistent, keeps coming back, saying, he'll say something like, who's going to join you? How long you been at this, right? And he'll say like, you're not going to get any life-changing income. And if any of you are having thoughts like that, got to do some more personal development. But yeah, I promote stuff for traffic, but at the end of the day, I give you guys a straight-up review. You don't have to join my deal. If you want to keep chasing Ponzi's, by all means, do so. But if you don't want to do anything to change your life, I would say stay offline. Hang out with your family and friends, the people who you love, or if you have a dog or your cat, go for more walks in nature. Take more time in the time that you have after you have finished at your job, after you're finished with your responsibilities. Spend more time with your family and friends. Spend more time doing the things you love. Most people are looking at these opportunities like Bitcoloan as a gamble, to be honest, right? But what do we see? It's like Las Vegas. People usually lose way more than they ever gain. It's a business opportunity, but not for the average Joe or the average Jane. It's a business opportunity for the Russian scheme owners that own it, for them and them only. And maybe they will throw a bone or two to the network marketers who promote it because you can get started and have no skin in the game for free. Next time a network marketer comes to you and says, hey, check out my crypto or Forex passive system, ask them this: do you have any skin in the game? And if they say, of course we do, say, prove it. Show me. A lot of them come and tell me, hey, Rory, I'm making, millions and billions and even trillions of dollars. And hey, show me the proof. Oh, no, we don't have to prove nothing to you. Yeah, because they're not. Have skin in the game, long-term plan, and at the end of the day, I think I said the end of the day but a couple times already, but finally, at the end of the day, if you want to make it online as a marketer, you need to join something that's set up for the long term. Why? So it'll give you the time to actually earn your results. No one walks through the door and gets the magic, right? You've got to earn it. You've got to become it vibrationally. You can't tell people bullshit. You got to walk the walk, not just the talk. Hopefully you follow me here. Some of you will still disagree. I'm A-OK 100% with that. Are you? Are you getting the type of results that you want? How long have you been at this? And I don't mean, hey, we're going to put some skin in the game in another Ponzi and promote that. Why? Because most of these Ponzi's don't last more than 6 or 7 months. There's a few that lasted a couple years, but still, most people end up losing way more than they ever gain. But as a marketer standpoint, being that I know that, for the results that I've experienced, I got onto leaderboards, I kept working, I kept being consistent, I kept showing up, I kept doing the personal development. In the long run, if you don't pay your dues, and they have to be paid, you got to pay the piper. Simple, in a nutshell. And you need what I've discovered, and what I've discovered over the years, and it's always learning, even if we're getting results. We're always learning something new every single day. And what I've learned is that you have to be willing to pay your dues to earn your results. There's no shortcut. But that's still not it. What I have learned is you have to partner up with a company, platform, and system that's set up for the long term. A lot of you haven't reached to the point of credibility yet. There's some marketers in the past, some heavy hitters, some of the guys on Facebook even. I've seen that they don't even have to pay for advertising anymore. If you don't have traffic to your links and you're a newbie or intermediate marketer, you're going to have to pay for advertising. You're going to have to funnel free traffic if you don't have the money to pay for traffic. Without traffic to your links, your business and earning potential is dead. And then you want to be like the heavy hitters, but you don't want to be like the heavy hitters promoting schemes and losing their credibility now. I've seen people promoting Barax and Wiseling, stuff like Daisy AI, right? That have earned their credibility in legitimate programs in the past. What I mean by legitimate program, something that is what they're telling you that it is, and something that's set up long enough for you to earn your results. If you earn enough of these monetary results and you use ethics and you promote stuff that helps people and not rip them off. I mean, you can't, create freedom for yourself if it takes from other people. If you're promoting something legit and they're not willing to pay the price for admin, the freedom, freedom is there. We've seen so many people achieve it. Not most people online, but 3 to 5% out of everyone is a lot of people. But it comes down to usually about 3 to 5%. Even realtors. I live in Ontario, Canada, the Greater Toronto area. The top realtors are the top 3 to 5% are making 95% of the real estate income in the Greater Toronto area, and it's like that all across the world. I always ask questions when I come in the presence of an entrepreneur. I was talking to a realtor about 5 years ago, before I started making videos online, and I said, hey man, what's the difference between the guys who are making most and the guys who hardly, who have like full-time jobs and they're still, just part-time realtors? He said, well, Rory, if you noticed, look at the advertising that some of the top realtors do. He says, it comes down to this. The realtors in the top 3 to 5% who make most of the money in real estate usually go a lot longer and farther than the other 95%. Isn't that it? They pay their dues. They'll go farther. They'll work harder. They'll work longer. They will quit their job. I'm not telling you guys quit your job and promote Ponzi's. Leverage your job if you have your job and have gratitude for it. But it comes down to you. If you don't have credibility, you don't have the Midas touch. There's some marketers online who can market anything. Some of them are marketing bullshit nowadays. Not agreed. But they're losing their credibility. But still, they have the Midas touch for now. You don't want the Midas touch temporarily. There was even another reviewer. What the hell was his name? Tyler so-and-so? I can't remember the last name. And he was like neck to neck with all the other reviewers on YouTube and even on Google with his blog. And now, do you know what he's reviewing? Because he went in, he got some success, and then he burnt it. He got stupid, and he started telling people stupid stuff, and then he started lying. He started cheating. Now the guy is reviewing, making videos on stimulus checks for the U.S. Does that make any sense to you? Some of you are like, oh, what does that mean? That means don't bullshit. Let me tell you a story, and then you guys can go. Most people have already left. A little Satguru story. You guys know who Satguru is? Some of you might have already heard it. Satguru. Look at this man here. Anyway, a lot of the stuff that he tells you, I don't agree with everything he says, but most of it, full of wisdom. Anyway, Satguru, a little quick story, a little entertainment for you guys. The story, and I told it before on another review about 2 weeks ago. Anyways, I'll tell it again. And in the review, in the story, there was a bull and a bird, grazing in the field, hanging out. And the bird was old, and he looked withered. And he looked at the bull, and he said, "Oh, bull, I wish I was young like you. When I was young, I used to be able to fly. And I could fly to the tallest trees on the tallest branches. But now I'm getting old, and I can't do that anymore. I got pain in my wings." And the bull looks at him, and then he says, "Bird, you probably won't believe me, but all you got to do is take some of my dung," right? Satguru doesn't swear. He doesn't say like bullshit. He'll say like bull dung, okay? "So if you take some of my dung and you dab it all over your feathers, and you do it every single day, at least once a day, over time, you're going to regain your strength and even some of your youth." Anyway, the bird looked at him like he was nuts. He's like, you're full of it. There's no way in hell. You're just trying to get me to dab bullshit all over my white feathers. But anyways, the next day, Bert was getting more desperate. So he's like, this is a bullshit story, but I'm going to try this bullshit out anyways. So he started dabbing bullshit all over him, right? And then the next day he woke up and he's stretching his feathers and he's like, wow. Woke up yawning. He's like, I feel strong. I'm going to see if I could, fly up to that first branch on that big tree over there in that field. And then lo and behold, he reached the first tree and he reached the first branch of that big tree. Then he's like, wow, look at me. I'm getting stronger. Maybe the bull wasn't, bullshitting me. So he grabbed some more bull dung and he wiped it all over his feathers. Next day, he reaches another branch, and then the day after that, another branch, because he keeps dabbing more bull dung over himself. Finally, after a week or two of doing this, the bird finally reaches the top branch on the tree, and he says, "Look at me, I'm an effing champion now. I'm an effing champion. I'm the strongest bird. I'm the most powerful bird. And look at me, in just 2 short weeks of dabbling into bullshit, I'm on the top of the biggest tree on the highest branch." But lo and behold, the unthinkable happens. A farmer across the field just was waking up, and he looks out the window as he was having his morning coffee, notices a scrappy old bird on the top of the tree, like a little champion. And what does the farmer do? Without thinking, takes his shotgun out and shoots the bird off of the tree dead. So what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is bullshit can get you ahead for a little while, but it can't keep you there. Anyways, thank you guys. This concludes my Bitcoloan update. I will see you guys on the next video. If you didn't already subscribe, make sure to do so. Click on that bell notification icon if you're looking for something legit and tired of exit scam. Be sure to check out my #1 recommended opportunity underneath this video, first link in the description. Okay, if you're looking for traffic, second link underneath this video. Anyways, thank you for joining me here today. I will see you on the next one. Take care.